legendary Vince Carter. All right, Yay Not Gaming, who's your choice for who you're bringing into this challenge?
All right, for this matchup, I definitely want to go with a little more size. So I went with Giannis, and I went with a little more experience with LeBron James. Just went outside. Two guys that just went outside, so I got to redeem them here.
I see you chose Giannis.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Round one of the East rolls on. Game two, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. We'll see Anaheim facing Vancouver. You take a look at Vancouver. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Now we'll look at Anaheim's starting lineup.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
You look at Vancouver. They notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
If they could only hear that from you, that would guide them. That's a great piece of advice. Got a hand on it. First quarter, just over a minute played. Wasted no time on that one.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Can't connect from short range.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Sebron with the bucket.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
On the wing, Shumpert. And Shumpert slams it in.
Come on, fella. And power it down. That dunk was ridiculous.
There was absolutely nobody that was going to get in the way of that finish. And they're pushing it up. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Guarded by Shumpert with the shot. And Anaheim tags on two more.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Good on the three-point shot.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
It'll be Vancouver with their first time out of the game here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Tyler, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Puts up a three, and Anaheim with another three.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. No good there. Anaheim leading by 3. Russo. Guarded by Shumpert. Goes up with it again. And he jams it with authority.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Tyler. Good work there as it goes. Tyler's got his third basket of the night.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And slam dunk by Shumpert.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And Anaheim with another three.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now here's Shumpert. He's got 6, and there it is for him.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Pass to Sebron. It's blocked. Mays. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And they pick up 2. He's got 9.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. Vancouver trails by 4. Over to the left wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jacks up a 3. And Anaheim with another 3.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Oh, why don't you very much?
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Pass to Sebron. From 10 feet out, and Anaheim tacks on 2 more.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
From past the arc. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
I love seeing a player pass up his own shot to create a great look for a teammate.
Anaheim grabs the miss.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off. Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
It's time now. That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. It's blocked. To the inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. He lobs it up. And out of bounds is Vancouver gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Tyler. And it's all evened up. Tyler's got 8 points.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
So timeout called here, the first for Anaheim. Coming to this one after losing on Sunday.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Vancouver making a switch here. Ojefu's checked in. Anaheim also with the sub. Sohan's checked in. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Sohan. Rousseau. Ojefu pulls it in. And Vancouver with the possession here. They grab their own miss, and that one is stuffed right through.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And it's Anaheim with the ball after Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Out to the right wing. Olsen. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Back to Sohan. Pass to Sebron.
2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. A nice shot by Sohan. And Anaheim leads by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Olsen passes to Tyler. 1:35 left in the first quarter. That one's not going to go. Seifert. The shot will not fall. Here's Vancouver with the ball. A nice shot by Tyler. Tyler's got 11 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Pass to Olsen. 23 seconds left in the first. And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The pass to Sohan. And he's good on the three ball. Sohan's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Vancouver leads by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Vancouver.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Sohan nails both of them.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
So on the floor for Anaheim. Here's Toulson. It's good from the top of the key.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Inside. Anaheim grabs the miss.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
To the wing on the left. And he lobs it up toward the rim. In transition, here comes Vancouver. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Pass to Sebron. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Sebron's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Passes it to Olsen. To the middle. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
It's good from long range.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
To the wing right side. From 13, up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
Yeah, and he also plays with great confidence. Taking a shot there that other guys might have turned down.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Down low, Oshefu got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. And they get it back. And it's Anaheim with the ball. Puts up a deep 3. Oshefu pulls it in. Launches it from deep. Anaheim grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Unloads. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Sohan with the ball. He's got 13. Over to the wing. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. 6 to shoot. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Anaheim.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Oubre's checked in for Vancouver.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
knocked away. 13 feet away. That shot, no good. Anaheim leading by 3 to the paint.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Olsen. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Seabrook. Vancouver pulls it in. O'Shepard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Connects from 3-point range. 12 points for him.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage. Make him defend out on the perimeter.
And Vancouver with the possession here. With Anaheim's 3-pointer on the other end. The pass to Tyler. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys. Here's Toulson. And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
There's the lob to the hoop. Russo covered by Oubre. Took him no time at all on that one. And it's a 7-point Anaheim lead. To the right side. Mays, the shot that time, not on target. Pass to Seabrook. And good that time. Seabrun's got the lead up to 9 now for Anaheim.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Mays bangs home the trifecta.
Well, that's his 3rd 3-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the 2nd, so he might be heating up.
Got that one up quick.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Passes it to Oubre. Fades away. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Anaheim leading by 8. Here's Seymour. And Anaheim tacks on 2 more.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Hits the 3-point bomb. 18 points for him.
And the 3-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Timeout called, Anaheim. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Fires for three. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Vancouver trails by 11. Pass to Oshefu. And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Anaheim shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Oubre outside. Lets it go. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Vancouver shooting their first foul shot of the night. Anaheim leading by 8. Out to the wing. To the middle.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Mays. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. There's the pass to Tyler. He dishes it to Oubre, and he's going up for the alley-oop.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Sebron. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big-time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And he gets it to go. 15 points in the game.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Passes it to Oshefu. Here's Olsen. And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And he dunks it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Defensive foul.
For Vancouver, they have made their only other free throw attempt today on an earlier trip to the line.
Team foul. At the line for Vancouver, Mays. Shooting one.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Russo. And Anaheim tacks on 2 more.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Oubre passes to Olsen. Pass to Oubre. Vancouver working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oshefu, no good. And he makes that one. And now an 11-point Anaheim lead. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And it's Anaheim ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. Checking out Anaheim after falling into a 1-0 hole to start the series. They look to be getting back on the right track here tonight, and it's crucial that they do hold on to this halftime lead because falling behind 2-0 would leave them with a very steep hill to climb. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part of the game. But you got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Anaheim leading by 9. Here's Seymour. Vancouver pulls it in. Tyler's got 5 rebounds tonight, and for Anaheim. To the left side wing. 4 on the shot clock. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
And for Vancouver, here's Seymour. Vancouver pulls it in.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Shumpert with Anaheim's 3-pointer on the other end. Throws it up high, and Shumpert slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. The pass to Olsen. The feed now to Tyler. The 3 beyond the arc. And again, it's Vancouver with a 3.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Here's Seymour. And Anaheim with another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Takes it into the back of the knee and converts the layup. 13 points in the game.
Anaheim timeout.
5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Timeout called, Anaheim.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Checked in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Seymour. Hits it from three-point range. 27 points for him.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And it's Anaheim with the ball. After Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. That one good for 2.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. He's off on that one. Anaheim leading by 9. Offensive rebound. Sebron. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let
up the alley-oop attempt there. And Anaheim tacks on 2 more.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has.
Well, he's been doing a great job of making something out of nothing, especially on the offensive glass.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And Anaheim leads by 13. Kicks to Shumpert. The 3. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Count it, and the Anaheim lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Tyler. Latrey, and Anaheim with another 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here is Sundog, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap. Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Tyler. And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Down low. And he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Anaheim.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
And he makes both free throws.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Now a timeout call by Vancouver.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad.
Vancouver trails by 10. Here's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Fires from 18, and he connects with the jumper. He's got 13.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Pass to Sebron. Rebound by Tyler. Tyler's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Count that one.
Number 2. Assist from
Anaheim leading by 7. From 11 feet away, that one drops for him. He has 29.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
A steal to the inside. Good on the bucket. And it's an 11-point Anaheim lead.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Fires away from way outside. Offensive rebound. And he lays it straight in.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Right wing. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. It's good. He has 7.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Down low, here's Seymour. Another shot, and he uses the glass on the layup. And Anaheim leads by 11.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Shoot from the right block. Nice move. And that's good off the glass that time.
Well, he knows how to be forceful inside. Once he gets the ball down there, he is eager to attack.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
From the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And again, it's Vancouver with a 3.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Here's Seabrook. 23 points in the game. Good on the triple.
3 points.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Throws it up high. It's deflected. And so it looks like Vancouver will retain possession here. Oubre's checked in for Vancouver. Here is Sundov. Gaston with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And Vancouver with the possession here, with Anaheim's 3-pointer on the other end. And the basket is good. Tyler's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Oh, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Really left alone that time.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Here is Sundov. And again, it's Vancouver with a 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Sohan. He's got 16. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Puts up a deep 3. That shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. Vancouver trails by 11. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No good that time. Here's Anaheim. They've led by as many as 14 points. He gets it in there. He has 35.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
With 4 seconds on the clock.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And it's Anaheim holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. So on the floor for Anaheim. Inside, here's Oubre. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Oubre's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Vancouver. Knocks down the three ball. And Anaheim leads by 12.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
There's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Tyler's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
And yes, it's good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Oubre after the basket by Anaheim on the other end. Fires, high post, and there's Vancouver with another bucket.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Sohan. And Anaheim with another three.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Got to communicate and switch that screen.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Put him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. 26 points for him.
The coach has to be ecstatic with how that trip down the floor went. They got the shot they wanted.
And it's in there. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Sundar, defended by Sohan. Anaheim grabs the miss. Pass to Gaston. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim.
Gaston.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. He gets that one. Vancouver trails by 15. Passes to Tyler. Puts up a deep three. And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only one in the first, 3 since the break.
Cans it from downtown. And Anaheim leads by 15.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And it's Anaheim with the ball. After Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. Seifert. And Anaheim tacks on 2 more.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Here's Sohan. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Shot up 2 there.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Here's Gaston and Anaheim with another 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Tyler. And the shot is good. Tyler's got 32 points in the game. Back to Zohan. Got a piece of it. Oubre with the steal. Lays it up and banks it in. Oubre's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Timeout called, Anaheim.
Let's keep it going, fans, for your Vancouver answers.
Vancouver making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin Anaheim's head coach talked to his team during that timeout. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smarter. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And Vancouver with the possession here after the basket by Anaheim on the other end. Here's Oubre. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for Vancouver, Oubre. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Oubre. Anaheim leading by 14. Here's Gaston. Seifert. And Anaheim tacks on 2 more. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Pass to Gaston. Here's Seabrook. Back to Zohan. Clock at 6. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Zohan's got 11 in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. Here's Gaston. Launches it. Here's Seabrook. And that one is off. Shumpert with some nice D. On the wing, Shumpert. Sundal. Defended by Zohan. Pass to Tyler. Here's the three. Drops in the tray. Tyler's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Pass to Sebron. Seifert, funded by Shumpert. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam. A three ball. And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass nice and simple.
Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Got that bucket in no time at all. That gives him a double-double in this one. 12 points and 12 assists. This one for three. Nailed from three-point land. Sohan's got 32 points in the game.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Tyler dishes to Shumpert. And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Anaheim leading by 13. Pass to Sebron. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. A nice shot by Tyler.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Sebron. And Anaheim with another three.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Here is Sundov. And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Timeout called, Anaheim.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Falling into a two-game hole would have been a disaster, and he knew it. He's done everything in his power to get momentum back on their side in this series. Anaheim leading by 11. Now, Sohan, pass to Sebron. Lays it up off the glass. Sebron's got 15 points in just the second half.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Anaheim foul. So, first personal foul, second team foul. At the line for two, Sundov.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Anaheim leading by 11. To the right side. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And again, it's Vancouver missing. Here's Anaheim. Basket good. Seabrun's got 32 points. 1:39 left to play in the final quarter. And the pass to Shumpert. Three-pointer, 6 on the shot clock. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. 1:14 left to play here in the fourth. Shumpert with the steal. And it's blocked. Leaps for it and out of bounds as Anaheim gains possession. .106 left in the fourth.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2.
And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
40 seconds left in the game. Puts up a deep three. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. It's tipped. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
And Vancouver with the possession here. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
Sohan with the ball. So it's Anaheim picking up the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see.